30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Power clear.
Shutdown right on time.
1.4 by 103.6.
Roger, shut down, and we copy 101.4 by 103.6. Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are confirmed to go for orbit. Apollo 11.
Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Where's my audio cue? I cannot see if I don't know. Can you hear me all right? Fantastic. Dinesh, please help me get started. We can do that. Dinesh, what step are you at? There's a get started section on the left hand side of Discord. Can you guys see that? Not right there. So we're moving a few things around. We are, believe it or not, making things easier. How about that? All right, there it is. Getting started. Click on that right there. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if we filled all this in yet. Install steps. Probably need to go to the old one for now. So this one just got updated this morning. Scroll down here. Where's our green section? There it is. Yeah, we're moving a few things around. So, sorry, skip on that. Not getting started. I know that's confusing. Right here. It says start here. Click on that one for right now, today. This will probably change by tomorrow. And if you start up here at the top, there's kind of a video right here that will walk you through getting started. Pretty important one. I'll grab the link to this video and pop it there in the chat. Oh, you like the new layout? I appreciate that. I am going to show, if anybody has technical difficulties, pause what you're doing right now. Let me show you guys how you put in a ticket with our new ticketing technical support section on the left hand side of Discord. We have moved it up to the top so you don't have to go all the way to the bottom anymore for finding tech support. Hopefully, again, everything we're trying to do is make things a lot easier for people to get access to things, be a little clearer, the onboarding process going to be easier, etc. So we've got the technical support right here. Let me show you how this works. Pretty nifty. I'm going to create a ticket right now. You guys can see how this goes. All you have to do is come right down here. There's our cool little ticket bot. Click this button. It says open a support ticket. So if you click it, boom, now it's got this neat little area. So because my name is Vinny Emini, mine says ticket Vinny Emini, but yours will be ticket underscore whatever your name is. And you'll have a private chat here where myself or one of the moderators will be able to assist you. And we'll come in here and we'll claim the ticket, whatever, but there are steps laid out here for you. If you're trying to get assistance, we would ask that you do these 5 steps. Please include a screenshot. If you don't have a screenshot utility, we have the download links right here to the free ShareX download. And if you will need TeamViewer assistance, if you need us to remote in to get you set up, or there's some more difficult issues going on with your machine, install TeamViewer right there. And TeamViewer has a very easy layout for you. It will have the ID and a temporary password that you'll send over to us, and we can get remoted in and get your system set up for you. If you've got a simple machine ID issue that we need to get squared away for licensing, you can include your machine ID and of course describe your issue in detail. And of course, a picture's worth 1,000 words, so please help us out and include a screenshot when possible. It's real simple. You just use it just like you would Discord right down here. You can copy paste screenshots in there, you can attach files, all kinds of cool stuff right there. Just put it in, and then myself, Curtis, or one of the moderators will get you set up and working. Minimum amount needed to trade futures is $400 is the minimum for NinjaTrader. The recommended absolute minimum is $2,500. This is if you are self-funded, meaning you're going to fund your own account. And if you're asking, well, what's the ideal minimum, then I would say $8,000. Hope you're taking notes right now. If not, roll back the tape. And if you want to smash the markets and you are somebody who is if you have the funds to do so, what is the absolute ideal? $25,000 is the ideal for a personal account. The $25,000 is the same PDT rule that you would apply to stocks, but if you were to take that same $25,000 from the PDT rule, where you're at a disadvantage trading stocks, if you took that $25,000 and brought it to a futures trading account with the leverage that we have, being able to trade up to 50 contracts, that will allow you to trade up to 50 contracts. Again, my max that I'm comfortable trading is 40 contracts. I try to stay there at the 40 mark. However, I know that I could do 10 more. There is a limit on futures for personal accounts. If you're not registered with the CME, then you have a 50 contract limit for Nasdaq, Russell, and the Dow. You have a 100 contract limit on the ES. There are limits you can check with your broker, but in general, those are the limits. And of course, don't forget that trading is risky, and everything we are doing here today is for education and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, so kindly do the needful. As far as a data feed goes, there are several ways to get data feeds. You can get trials, of course, while you're doing demo. And you can get 2-week free trials through NinjaTrader, or if you go through some of the other data providers out there, I'll give an example like Kinetic gives a 30-day free trial. And if you're with a trader funding program, data comes with that until you get to a PA account. Once you are in a PA account with them, they will charge you $120 as a professional. Since you're trading someone else's money, we need to take a little short right here. First trade of the morning. Now I should be sitting on hands for the first 5 minutes, so this first trade might not work out too well for me. Yep, stop out there on trade number one. Trade number one down, and I just broke one of our rules right there. Should have waited until 9:35. There's the secondary shot at that trade right there. We'll go in a little bit bigger. Stop back behind the red Enigma.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
All right, we got a green Enigma over there on the right. I'll go ahead and close her out there. And there we go. One trade in there, 2 swings at it.
Delta L building NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
You see how that lifted it right there? Nice little play. I want to go from Enigma to Enigma in general. This would be a great play to take Enigma to Enigma right there. I ended up entering in on the dual Enigma right here, taking it to the short. I did get stopped out on that first play right there by a tick hair, and then replayed to it again. Kind of distracted, just kind of hanging out, chatting with you guys. But already got some trades there in on the morning. Been trying to get the. What's up, John? How are you, sir? Blessings on you and the family. Hope the wife and kids are doing well,
Target
sir.
Filled.
Oh, bots are taking some trades there.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
So yeah, as far as getting started, there you go. So I could type in here and say, please check my machine ID, thanks. And then hopefully I would put in my machine ID. There we go. And some nice person would come and finish it. Now, the trick with these is there's a close button here. But up here on the left, you'll see the tickets. Now, you guys don't see other people. These are the other people that have put in tickets. Only the moderators, because I'm a moderator, I can see these. But you see there's a little privacy key on there. So that chat is private between you and the ticket claimer, whoever claims a ticket to work on it with you. And then when we're done, so you'll see there's the ticket that I just created right there. When I'm done with it, I'm going to press close. Now I can press close with a reason because I'm the guy. Solved. I'll hit submit right here.
Speed of NQ 61.
And bada bing. That ticket has been logged, and we've got a cool little ticketing system now where we can see all of our tickets and tracking and all that kind of good stuff, and keep people credit for helping and all that. We will be hiring some additional staff during the summer, so if you are interested in tech support role, we will have some tech spots open and fun stuff like that here during the summer. But yeah, we'll be going with that. We've got the we just purchased a crypto company, so a lot of crypto companies, you know, are well, you know, they're hit or miss, and some of those started to struggle. So we went out there and looked into various companies that we could get involved with, and yeah, so we bought a crypto company, and we'll be finishing out kind of our merging processes there, and we'll be launching AlgoBox stocks, AlgoBox crypto, AlgoBox FX coming soon. And yeah, very cool stuff, fun stuff coming in April. We've got legal suits coming against some of these scammers. We'll have some updates on the Day Trader Paradise legal suit this week. The appeals court is seeing our case today. Actually, today's the 27th, so finally getting out of the appeals process. Who knows how long it'll take them, but they're at least seeing our case today with them, as Day Trader Paradise has been using moves to try to stall and delay, and I guess they think that Daddy's gonna run out of money or something. They're a little bit silly. They're about to, they played that game of you know, F around and find out. Yeah, they're gonna find out. Okay, so it's all fun and games until somebody pulls a legal suit, you know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, this is a nice one. Okay, mark that out. 15.3 for Nasdaq. 15.3. So you can tune your alpha omegas. This is something that I still need to do a video with you guys on. But now, since we know our pivot turning points, if you're writing down numbers, 15.3 for pivots. Okay, less than that, don't expect a pivot turn. But we know as of right now, a 15 is the tune for a turn. Notice that a 13, see how the 13 right there really did not give it enough, did it? Right? So 13.5, is that enough to make the move? No. But is a 15? It is. So I want to fine tune this. I don't want to take a reversal unless I get a 15 or more. Make sense? You guys understand that? Type alpha omega. If you don't, type I'm a rocket scooter. Can I make a software like this for Forex? Yes, in fact, this system works on Forex. I actually have a fully verified track record on Forex of over 1.5 years trading the system. Ran a $50,000 account up to 130,000 from a 50K, so made about 60 or 70,000 in a year. On Forex, that's very difficult to do in general, just because it's so slow. It's a lot easier to make money on futures than it is on FX. I call Forex Snorex. Forex is Snorex because it's just too slow. Too slow. Much more difficult.
Target filled.
Okay, so Pippi Robbie are in a battle over there, and let's see. So level 21 turned it up. There's a level 19. Ooh, that could turn it down. So be careful right here. It might take a turn down. The speed is pretty fast right now. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys have not turned your psychology modules on, make sure you do so. I had forgotten to turn mine on, so I have it on right here. I like the O. The O stands for overlay. That is going to be the big X you see right here. It's an overlay right there. T is for text. If you want the text, background is still kind of broken. It kind of works, but there's some bugs with it, so be careful if you're using that one. But you've got text. Oh, there we go. So this one's at a good speed again. So we can take a short right here. I'm going to put my stops back behind.
Target filled.
There we go. There's 20 ticks. And now I'm going to see if we can hold out the runner. I'm going to go ahead and press down to break even here any moment. My finger over the close. Nope, came back too far for me. I'm going to re-add to the position.
DCCMNQ on the 2. DCCMNQ.
Talk about why here in just a moment.
Target filled.
All right, got my 20 ticks, and there's my target filled down to a green. All right, that is a perfect play right there, folks. Let me talk to you about what that play setup is. So obviously pretty easy right here with a double enigma. I want to take a shot at that. Now I have on this, again, each time frame is going to be different, but on the 2s where I'm currently sitting, I am running a 20 tick target and a 50 on my ATM right now, a 20-50. Now, the 50 is not really, it's not a true 50 because it is just a runner, and I'm going to hold it until I see what? Pop quiz. What am I holding this out for? Who's been paying attention with us? I know it's been a while. I think I've taken about a week off or so.
Target filled.
From live stream while we're doing the updates. But what am I going to exit on? An AO? That's a good guess. An Enigma? Yes. Both of those are accurate. But what I say is I'm waiting on a what? Pop quiz. What do I say I'm waiting on? While those are more specific. Opposite signal, pretty close. So if I am getting in short, then I'm holding that short until I see opposing color. Yes, opposing color. Bingo. So Doug Nelson was the one that got what I was looking for. Yes, a green. And that's usually what I say. If I'm short, you'll hear me say, all right, I'm looking for a green. Right? Or the opposite, right? Okay, so on there where I was doing a short, I'm looking for a green for my runner. Okay, and as soon as I get a green, whatever, and in this case, I only have certain things on my charts, so I don't have any fib dots, and I don't have any harmonics right now, which we'll talk about my new layouts and why I'm doing that. I'm really doing that to kind of cater to the ICT Muppets and the Polarity ATI people that are too stupid to, you know, look at multiple charts at the same time. It hurts their brains. But we're gonna even reach out. You know, this is our new outreach program. It's a nice, you know, Christian outreach to help the retarded. I mean the needy, and we're gonna make sure that even on the simplest of charts that even they can understand. I saw them trolling the other day of I can't remember what they said, but I was just like, all right, we'll hide them. So what I'll do is over here, I'm going to have multiple tabs that I can tab over to when we want to look at other ones, because they're used to looking at their little laptops and their phones when they're trying to trade. So, you know, I'll just go ahead and press a button and flip, while a professional is normally just going to have these all laid out. You're going to buy a big TV. you know, and you're going to lay out all your charts in front of you so you don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. Again, everything that I do is about, you know, minimizing the things that I have to do while I'm making decisions. Right? Okay, so in our trade count, I think that is 2 and 3. We've got 2 more trades to go. But we've had 2 winners. So oftentimes I'm just looking for 2 winners. That's all I need. All I need are 2 winners. Okay, I got a green Enigma right over here on the right. I'll go ahead and tap in on that. A little bit nervous here because I have a red. I need to get my stop behind the green. All right, hopefully it's gonna let me get away with one here.
Target filled.
Excellent. And I'll close it out right there because we do have a red right up here. Okay, a little bit of a trickier play right there. Does everybody understand what just happened there? So I'm taking this off of here on the right. Although I'm taking it from the right side, you'll notice I press the buttons over on the left. That's fine, because remember, these are all attached. Why? These are color linked, right? Now, it doesn't matter if it's color linked, if it's on NQ and they are attached to the same account, it's okay. But I press these sets of buttons, doesn't matter. What am I looking at? I'm looking at 2 entry charts. I've got an entry chart on the left. I've got an entry chart on the right. I can choose or click either one of them. I tend to, for me as a video gamer, my focus is right here. I want to, this is like my gamepad, okay? If you're a gamer and you got your gamepad in your hands, these are my buttons. This is what I'm pressing right here, okay? So even though I see the play over here on the right, I can press the buttons right here. Okay, you should be able to figure that out. Okay, however, I can also, if I'm, you know, locked in and really looking it over here, I could press the buttons there, right? But my eyes tend to focus here, and then I glance here and here, right? My focus is here. Why do you spell your name like that? No, we Sinasa Zavadadak. Some things are easier. He's over here talking about shortcuts, and he's got like the world's longest name in the planet. Why don't you have a shorter name? Why don't you get a nickname or something? Sorry, dude. I mean, it's like a silly question. Why don't you use that? Well, I can. Why am I out here talking to you? This is so easy, bro. Like, I can do anything I want. I'm already at 4K on the day. How much did you make? What color is your Bugatti? Na Wiazniak Zafadak. What color is your Bugatti? Hey, at least he's got a good spirit about it. Hey, look, he didn't even get mad. He's not even an ICT student. Well, good for you. Good for you. See, you just passed my first test. I just tested you and you passed. Congratulations. Let's give him a hand. I just trolled him, insulted him, and he didn't get upset. This guy's ready for trading, folks. He is ready. He can handle adversity. Well done, sir. He roasted and he held strong. Well done. If he was a low IQ ICT Muppet, he would have gotten all upset and had some kind of weak ass comeback. His jokes wouldn't have been funny. That's good stuff. That's good stuff, sir. Good stuff. All right, what's our time? 9:47. Let's make sure I'm not stuck on any news. Is there any weird news? It's a Monday. Shouldn't be any news, but how many times have I said that and all of a sudden there's like some weird news thing pops up? No news, thank you, Schwartz. Oh, there's a nice green one right there. All right, so I wish I would have taken that right there. I was over there trying to look to see if I had some news, and I got an email from one of our members who was trying to get set up over the weekend. Was glad to see he had gotten his stuff done. It's all right. I'm technically at my. I'm happy. I'm at a 4K target. I had 2 winners. Let's talk about that. Like, a lot of people get a little bit confused as to the 5 trades. They believe they're forced to take 5 trades. Let me
fib.nq on the 4.
allow me to pursue that thought here for a moment. So let me get used to our new layout here. Yes, okay, you guys can see it's nice and big up here. Let's see, can I point to it? Oh no, I'm not drawing on it. Hold on. My cursor is here, about here. Yeah, y'all can see this, right? Okay, so these are our 5 trades. If you have not printed one of these out yet, you can draw your own, print your own. This is a vision boarding technique that will help you to track your trades
Target
and
filled.
visually set yourself up each day for what you are mentally preparing for. As I sit down at my desk, I'm mentally preparing
fib.nq
that
on the
I
4.
should be taking, I'm going to be taking 5 trades. This is my goal. In a session, one session, I want to mentally prepare myself for 5 trades. Now, it doesn't mean I have to take 5 trades, but I can take 5, and if things are rolling, I'm getting good trades and I want to keep playing, I can play 6, up to 6. The 6th trade is what we call our bonus trade. But this is how we kind of track that. Now, any 2 winners, like in this case here where I had 2 winners, like if these 2 are winners, now pretend like these aren't just trading for tracks, but let's say that the coins are winners. Okay, if my first one was a loser, okay, here's a Vinny mini coin, so there's the loser. All right, that loser guy. Okay, so I lost on the first one and I won 2 in a row right here. I can be done for this session. So I talked to several people about this. River is actually working on this to reset sessions with he's using a cadence strategy as well along with this. But
fib.nq on the 4.
that volume, is that too loud? So the restart of a session after I win 2, because what I want to do is I want to look at my trade counts and go, okay, well, where am I at after 2? Now, mind you, I had another session early AM this morning because I've literally been up all night trying to fix this OBS and some stuff with the bots and revamping the room, and it's the only time, you know, the kids and wifey and everybody's asleep, so daddy can get some work done. What did I do? I did about 2K, maybe 1500-ish, 1800-ish. I don't remember what I started with there this morning when you guys came on, but around 2K over 2 trades, right? Now, mind you, some of those were replays, so you know, or maybe you don't know if you haven't been following along with us, that we have a 2-try rule. We never strike out. This is not baseball. And if we were playing baseball, we don't strike out because we only take 2 swings. Okay, so 2 swings and that's it. Best place to find news in the markets. We have a newsroom that's broken at the moment because our some of the Twitter API has changed and we haven't fixed that yet. Normally you can go into our room on the left hand side and there's a news stream on the left hand side, and then you want to combine that with Forex Factory is where I tend to go and watch mine. There are others. There's Econo Day and a few others, but just to keep it simple, forexfactory.com has them color coded pretty nicely, visually easy to see, and has the schedule of the times. And then the newsroom in our room will catch things like, oh, you know, there's, I don't know, some kind of announcement, or, you know, somebody blew up somebody, or, you know, that type of stuff that you want to keep abreast of that would come in that's not scheduled. You like the Enigma? Oh, thanks. Yeah, wait for a great pitch. That's right. That pink one looks like that one might have been the turn. Is it 940 to 950? Yeah, that came right at the 950. Okay, so this could be the 940 to 950 turn right here. Here's 940. Yeah, we've been splintering up. And then boom, we got the extra move. So this is probably the pivot.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Either one of these two reds would have been a good play. That one's questionable because it came right up maybe to the tick, but there's your replay entry right there. Now you're holding this until you get a green, right? So we get 20 ticks for target 1, and then we hold until what? We type it in the chat. We did this earlier in our notes. What do we hold until? If we are in short, red, so there's several, gonna give several answers as correct. Yes, you guys are getting it. If you said green or opposing color, you're good. An opposite enigma, yes, that also counts, but remember it can be a green cross as well. In our case, an alpha omega cross could also show up. That's why I say I would prefer you to just mentally think about a color. So like right here, right? So if I had gotten in on this red, I need to exit right here. Okay, and in fact, I may take that as the exit right here when we get a green. Make sense? There it is. There it is. There's your exit right there. You see it? So we enter in right here. Where do we exit? Runner, we exit right there. Right? Now, let's see how much of a measurement that was. Switch over to my pink. So if we enter right there to our green, that is 79 ticks. We'll just round it up and say 80 ticks. Right there. So we got the 80 tick move for the drop. You got your 20, check. Runners out to 80 ticks. Not too shabby. Not shabby. All right, now looks like we're getting some bad speed here going. Look at this. Nice little play to the long side now. Look at that. Beautiful enigma. This is a moonshot. Why do we call it a moonshot? Well, we got a headshot with a fib dot, but our enigmas are much larger, so we call it a moonshot. You're a gamer, you know, max damage is a headshot, right? Of course you know. You guys know. You know what's up. You know. Know what's up. Play it both ways. That's right. And then when you gotta make sure you gotta keep your fingers off the triggers, sometimes you just gotta fly. Oh, somebody was trying to wreck me. Oh.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
All right. What's our time? 9:56. All right, so same play. Went to the long side. Did you get your 20 ticks? Yes. What do we exit on? So we're on a green this time. That probably didn't fool you too much, did it? So if we enter in on green moonshot to the long side, target 1, 20. What do we exit on? What are we looking for? Since we're not on a short this time, we're going long. What am I holding my runner to?
Fib.NQ on the 4.
A red. That's right. The opposing color, which would be a red. Exactly.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Some more of the things that we will be training on as we progress through the week. We're talking about zones. So zones and point of controls. So right here, here's a very clear point of control. Look how large this one is right here got a very large volume spike right there. This is the majority of the volume there. 12,900 is the price, so at 12,900 there's one. We also have smaller one right about here. Can use these for target. Oh, and look, and we get an Enigma set up right on it. 958.
Target filled.
So plays that we can take along the way. We'll be drawing things like, oh, gotta switch my mouse back. So zones, and then the crosses and how we play crosses inside of zones versus outside of zones. We'll be talking about that later this week. We'll be doing a lot of training, a lot of updating on the training stuff, talking about the new features and all of that good stuff. Hard to find any losers, any that have not gone 20 ticks. Maybe this one. Let's see, did that one go 20 ticks? Let's see. That went 36 ticks. That one went 83 ticks. That one went 80 ticks.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
That one went 55 ticks. This one so far to the cross, 47 ticks. So I think I was in the middle of talking about the 5 trades. I'm trying to get 2 winners. And whatever you make from those 2 winners, you can be happy with that, right? Anything beyond that, now you want to be thinking about, okay, I just want to make sure that I'm adding to that. Once you got your 2 winners, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, winner, winner. Notice that that is a classic phrase. And what do they say? Do they say 5 winners in that? Do they say winner, 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 winner? No. What do they say? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. So get your 2 trades, your 2 wins, winner and winner, and then you get your chicken dinner. You got it? Good. Now, they don't have to be back to back. They can be like this. All right. What happens if it does like this? What happens if the blanks are losers? Okay. So let's say that your trade number 2 is a winner, trade number 5 is a winner. Are these all the same size? Does this mean you lose on the day? No. Why? Because your sizing is different, right? And your profit factor is 2.1 to 2.7 on average. And that's without runners. Right? So 2 is all you need. Everybody understand that? So mentally preparing yourself to take 5 trades, and within those 5 trades, you're trying to get winner, winner, right? I try to tell people to leave on a winner. Like I've talked to particularly River, if you guys are following his journey on YouTube. After he's 1, 2, it's weird. Okay, 1, we winned them. He won 2. Weird. Okay, anyways, he won 2 in a row. Then we're done. It doesn't have to be 2 in a row. Just win 2. Okay, 2 winners. Winner, winner. Done. End on a winner. It is a great feeling. You'll have health and wealth because you don't have the stress. You're not like, oh, I got to leave on a loser. No, leave on a winner. Right? So here's where it gets tricky, right? So if I'm up here and I've won these 2, lost my first one. But if I keep trading, you see how like I could potentially end on a loser if I keep going, right? But I do have that bonus. Within those 3 trades, I want to make sure that I get a winner, right? I want to make sure that I get a winner. End on a winner. And remember, do I trade the same size? Here's a pop quiz for everybody. Everybody answer. If you think that you should, let's do it 1 and a 2 thing. So type in, if you think you should trade the same sizes on all those, type a 1. If you think that you should just randomly select, sometimes you go big, sometimes you go small, type a 2. If you think that you should increase your trade size from trades 1 through 5, type a 3.
J hook long NQ on the 4.
A 3 if you believe you should increase your trade size from trades 1 through 5. Type a 3. Yes. All the people who said 3 have heard me say this. I have said this, I don't even know,
Delta
maybe
by
hundreds of
building
times by
NQ
now.
on the 4.
Increase your trade size from trades 1 through 5. Increase your trade size from trades 1 through 5. Increase your trade size from 1 through 5, right? Increase your trade size from trades 1 through 5. So what happens on any one of those, you make up for it and then some. It also, you'll notice your P&L changes. Again, these are just tips. These are the ways that I play. You guys are come here to learn how I play. Entertainment, educational purposes only. Of course, trading, there is risks. There is 110 ticks off of that Enigma right there. Any questions around the 5 trades or trade sizing? This is something you need to practice. I will tell you, like, I can teach you, right, like what I just told you, in the same way that I can teach you how to fly a jet in Battlefield 3. I can tell you, look, while you're flying, try to control your speed, try to stay between, like, you can have the best turns between 310 and 315 miles per hour. But I can tell you that, and I can tell you what to do, but man, until you've spent a lot of time in that jet and a lot of feeling, you're not necessarily going to be good. Like, I can tell you to lead somebody, don't shoot right at them because your bullets travel. But there's a bit of finessing and having to kind of, you know, you have to feel it. But I can check my speedometer. Look at this guy, he's gonna come at me. Now see, that's a rookie mistake. You never come right at a Emini, because I'll get right behind you and I will blast your ass.
NQ on the 4.
Oh, you got smoked.
Delta by NQ on the 3.
Target
Delta by
filled.
NQ on the 4.
I've spotted an enemy tank.
Target filled.
I'm hearing
Delta
targets
by
getting
building
filled.
NQ on the 4.
Got him.
Delta NQ on the 9.
Oh, I got smoked. But once you know the rules and you've heard the
NQ
rules,
on the 4.
you know what to do, but now you have to go practice it. You got to go into a server on your own and start flying around in circles. 10:10 to 10:30 is coming up.
Target
Yes, 3 minutes. The final plays. Oh, look at that moonshot right there. Ooh, that is a juicy moonshot. I hope somebody got that one. Right back into the zone. And right here, okay, so start to look at your volume profiles. Well, again, we're going to be talking a lot more about this. Mike Schwartz is an absolute pro at this. If you guys are not following Mike Schwartz, get on his stuff on YouTube. Check him out. He will do nightly analysis. I've never seen a harder working guy in the industry than Mike Schwartz. Okay, go follow him on YouTube. Type that in. Go give it a like, a subscribe. Well, sorry, I guess subscribe first and then go watch some of his videos. But he will do nightly analysis on market profile on high time frames, as well as using AlgoBox for his entry points. I tend to use it on the lower time frames. I'm less concerned with higher time frame stuff. It's just because I'm a lot lazier than Mike is. Mike is a better trader than I am. So there you have it. But what I like to do is use that same style on a lower time frame. Now, my tools kind of make me super lazy, okay, which is why Mike also likes to use our tools though, because we kind of free him up from doing a lot of stuff he has to do manually. You see how that was already marked out for us? Pretty cool. So that POC line also landed right where we've had a previous alpha omega point or a major delta flagging point. So that's going to be a very pivotal spot there. It can be used for targeting. So if I'm entering in on this position right here, what do I get? I get my 20 ticks and I'm holding out till I get to if I'm long and it's green, then I'm waiting for a red. I always just say the color. So like when I'm talking to my kids and they're looking at the trading stuff with me, it's like, okay, we're in on a green. I got my 20. Now what am I holding till? I want to hold until I see red, right? Or if I'm short, I'm going the opposite direction. All right, I'm holding until I see green. In my head, I don't think opposite color. I want to say the words. Why? Because what happens is psychologically, you want to tell yourself, I'm looking for a red. Okay, and so as soon as you see the color red, boom, you press the button. Right? Don't think opposing color. Think, just tell yourself what you want. Now it could be tricky like a blue. Okay, so that can be weird. So opposing color, but you kind of, yes, a pink or a green or a blue, green, etc. But yeah, think about it and be like, okay, I need to find a green or a blue. Sometimes I forget, like we do have the blues there as well now. So and of course pink is the powerful equivalent of the red. But that would be what you want to do. All right, we're gonna try to keep these streams to 1 hour. Again, there are rules on the left hand side over here. If you are new with us, check these out right here. 5 or 6 trades, 60 to 90 minutes. MACV filter. This is important as well. Over here, when we are in a trending market, we want to make sure that, well, just in general, most of our trades, we want the best trades, and the ones that are going to have those runners that we're talking about are going to be with the MACV filter, which is over here on the left hand side. Now, you don't have to come out here to our live stream for this. If you want this for free, all you have to do is be in our Discord channel chat, and this is in our Discord on the left hand side. It is free. Now again, I have it posted up here in the OBS chat, but if you are in the Discord room, let me show you where you can get to that. On the left, again, we've got quite a few menus on the left. We are going to be consolidating this down to about 20 instead of, I don't know, we have hundreds. I've lost count on how many we have now, but we're gonna start kind of bringing those together, and while the menus are still going to be there, they're going to be kind of subdivided for you, so it's not as overwhelming for people as they're coming through the doors. They're looking for things. So on the left hand side, you're looking for the MACV Ultimate, which is right here. So there's the Emini main chat, and it is the third one on the list there. There's 1, 2, and 3 MACV Ultimate. Right here, if you click on the MACV Ultimate, these are live streamed into the room all day from our servers, and this is giving you the MACV. This is a customized MACD that we use that is going to be across multiple instruments, all 4 of the major indices. That's going to be the ES, the Nasdaq, the Russell, and the Dow. And this is giving a conglomeration of all 4 of them without you having to guess. So strong sell right now. Do not look for, don't press the buy button. Pretty simple, right? You can also, I like to have, you might ask, well, why don't you just look at the latest one? Why do you have all the rest? Well, you kind of like to know where it came from. You notice that all this has been, you can see the trail. Okay, it's been on the left hand side, so this is short side. See that? So right now I definitely can see that it's been over there. I can take more, I've got more confidence in my short side plays. You know, it's just one of those. This helps me to read the markets a little bit better. Again, everything that we do is about just reading the markets a bit better, trying to make this as mechanical as possible so that I don't have to overthink it, so that I don't have to stress out about my decision making, that I can rely on my tools and my rules and come out ahead. Okay, you are going to lose trades. You know, I lost the very first trade that I got this morning, and you know, being able to come back and all that kind of stuff is just there. But anyway, this is there regardless of whether you're using our system or not. This could be helpful to you. I've heard many traders, even if they're muppets like the Polarity ATI people that are following a fraud named Connor, even those guys are admitting that, oh yeah, it's a lot easier using the MACV Ultimate filter, regardless of what their turd platform is that they're using. So that can at least help you in your directional bias. What else? We've got MACV Ultimate we talked about. Left, what are the rules there? Daily bias. Oh, you know what? I don't have that on my charts. I should add that one. Let's see. Should I put it on this one or this one? Or this one. This one I'll be changing. This one I won't. Okay, so we'll put it here. So I'm going to go ahead and add that one. Our favorable direction indicator. And I'm going to select bottom right. You can put it any location. You can put it in the center, etc. Actually, I might do it in the center. Do it right in the middle. No, it might be hard to see now that I'm doing more stuff now, so we need to do it bottom right.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Okay, so daily bias, which is basically big time frame. If you were to, you know, look at the daily bars, daily says long, but look at your MACV. MACV is telling me red right now. And I go off the MACV because, again, shorter time periods, I just want to know the direction of the wave. You'll learn all this in our training. You know, it's like tide, wave, and ripple. Think about water. In terms of water, the rising tide, but you want to ride the wave. And we want to enter in with the risk of the ripple. Little bitty ripple. A ripple on the water. All right, and there it is. 3, 2, 1. We made it. 1 hour. Come join us again tomorrow. Until next time. See ya.